Hey everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon, and me, Banshee. It's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment, your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Wow, what a week or a year already it's been, huh? It's crazy stuff going on. The market lost all of its stock market in the U.S. lost all of its post-election gains. I think that's what they said, or maybe post-Trump inauguration gains. It's one or the other. And, you know, it was a pretty substantial thing on Friday. I guess they're a little bit concerned because consumer confidence, once again, is down, and people aren't interested in buying as much right now. I wonder why. Tariffs, etc. Farmers are very worried about the tariffs. They've got all, and the fact that certain funds that were promised them for things that they need no longer available. They're concerned about the demolishment of the aid agency because they provided a lot and got compensated for, you know, the grain and things that they send to other countries. So it's a big mess going on right now economically. Hundreds, if not thousands, are losing their jobs in the U.S. and the government jobs, and all for supposedly government efficiency's sake. But you know, you have to read between the lines of some of this stuff. What's going on, like, for example, the DEI fires and all of that, goes beyond that. They're getting rid of people who are in the military, for example, decorated, that may be a person of color or a woman, and they're firing them, you know, because they're not good enough. Why? So this goes beyond just probationary employees, DEI hires. If we're really looking at hiring and keeping people who have talent, then why are we eliminating people because of, you know, the color of their skin or because they're a woman when they have a good employment record? That would be my question. All right. So, beyond all that is just a lot of craziness, and I'm sure the world markets are probably responding to this as well, this craziness. You'll just have to see where all of this is going to lead. Also, there's a bill being passed that will cut Medicaid benefits to many poor people, and this is to ensure that the wealthy class still gets their tax break that they had when Trump was in office the first time, to fund that. So, not going to make any comments beyond that. I'm just telling you the facts as I know them. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on for the collective this week. We have some moon energy coming up, so I'm going to use the Moonology Manifestation Oracle by Yasmin Boland. And let's see what's happening astrologically. Just don't want to get into politics anymore. Done with that for today. But, you know, of course, some things may come up in the readings that I may have to address. Okay. All right. Let me cut them. Oops. All right. So the card I have for us today is New Moon in Gemini. And it says on here, think it through. I believe we have a new moon this week, so it's kind of fortuitous. It's not in Gemini, though. Just checking my notes there. All right, think it through. A positive outcome lies ahead. However, to take this opportunity from the ethers and make it real, you need a positive mindset. On some level, you already know how to get what you want. Use your smarts. Think it through. Look for the signposts about what to do next. Ask, what am I expecting? Focus on positive expectations. Expectations attract. If you're having doubts, talk to someone. Make a list of your goals. There is a way through. Use your mind and your words to help others see things your way. Manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to a flirtatious situation, anything written, an upset you've had, or a relationship that feels blocked. Manifesting mindset. Express whatever is on your mind, and always expressing whatever is on your mind is always a good idea. But this card also suggests you need to do some inner work and trust your intuition. Your manifestation affirmation should be, knowledge is powerful, and I am powerful. Knowledge is power. I have always said that. Just a librarian in me, what can I say? So this is a good sign for things to come. I think here, though, that you really have to use your head. Use your head in these uncertain times. Sure, I think you could combine that with intuition to some extent, but you're really going to have to look at what's going on in the markets, jobs, etc. right now. For example, I wouldn't necessarily walk away from a job if you don't have something else in store, because there are a lot of people flooding the market right now. There's a lot of people out of work that worked for the federal government before, for example. So those people are going to be in the job pool now too. And so you're going to have more competition. So, and also watch the markets. Don't do anything rash. Keep checking with your financial advisors, but keep an eye on things and keep an eye on the banks even. Anything goes right now, and we really are in uncharted waters. When somebody is out there calling themselves a king and acting like their rule is law, they can just decide to do whatever they want, and we have to be ready to respond and protect ourselves financially. Of course, I'm talking financially here. So, all right, keep that in mind. Watch the signposts, as, this card stated. All right. So let's look at some of the astrology going on this week. Gosh, I hope this means, well, there's a couple things going on. One is better than the other. Let's just put it that way. So this reading for today is good for the week ahead for the astrological signs of the Zodiac from February 23rd through the beginning of March, March 1st. The moon will be in Capricorn on February 23rd, and it will be transiting from Pisces into Aries on March 1st. Mars is going direct on February 23rd. That might be a good thing, considering everything going on, some of the anger, some of the vitriol that's going on. Maybe things will settle down a little bit. The new moon is going to be in Pisces on February 27th. And Venus, though, is going retrograde on March 1st. I don't know if that's a really great thing. But we've got that going on as well. Also want to say that Ramadan is beginning on sundown, February 28th. Beginning at sundown, Ramadan. Okay. That's everything. Let's just get right into it today. Let's just get to our readings. No more pontificating from me. All right, we're starting with Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Let's see how you are weathering some of the storms going on out there. All right. Well, Aries, you start with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is reversed. I wanted to get it in that lower. There we go. You also have the Seven of Cups reversed. That may not be as bad as it sounds. But the King of Swords is reversed, so maybe it is. It's very interesting to me to see these Swords cards here, which are, kind of challenge cards. And I would say this. Be careful about communicating your intent. Be careful about, displaying your plans too soon. Be careful how you communicate in general this week. You are making a choice to do something, and maybe you don't want to tip people off as to what it is, whether it's a new business, a product you're launching. You don't want the competition to get an edge. You don't want to announce it too soon. The King of Swords is saying too, you have to make sure you're making the right choice here. Are you introducing this product at the right time? Is it the right time? Are the choices you are making as a business during this volatile period really the right ones for you? There's a lot of people boycotting businesses right now for various reasons. Some may boycott them because they are promoting DEI. Others might be boycotting companies that are not supporting DEI anymore. And so there's just a whole big mess going on here. So be careful how you communicate your products and what your business stands for. This is a very tricky environment right now. The choices you make are really important, and you may not be thinking very clearly. And as a matter of fact, I would not blame you, Aries, because things are not very clear right now. There are so many people who just don't know how to deal with this ever-changing environment that we are presented with. So be careful. This is a week where you really, if you can put off decisions, maybe you should till your mind is a little bit clearer. Just keep your eye on things and make only those choices you absolutely have to make right now. That would be my advice. Got a little bit of some negative cards there along with that Seven of Cups reversed, which really isn't that bad, but it depends what it's matched with, paired with. All right. Hey, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading is for you for the week ahead. Oops, did not do that well. All right, let's do that again. There we go. And one more for good measure. Okay. Nice. You've got the Three of Pentacles upright. You've got the Sun reversed. And you've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, we'll talk. Okay, I see this here. Things aren't really too bad for you right now. The Sun is saying there might be some minor setbacks going on here where you may be losing a little bit of money or things just aren't balancing out. And so work with others. Work with your financial team. Work with your work team. If you're in business for yourself or you're a boss, work with the people around you to try to figure out how you can right this ship again. It seems to me it's fairly minor what's going on. Like maybe, for example, whatever stocks or investments you may have, if this is about investments, you lost some money, but it wasn't a major loss. So maybe you're trying to figure out, should I stay? Should I move it somewhere else? And talk to people. Teamwork is essential to your success this week and righting what went a little bit south here. But because the Sun is here and it's reversed, I don't think it's going to be very major. It's a minor setback for you Taurians. Good luck with that. And if it's about work issues, again, this is something that can be settled by working with others. If you're overworked, maybe, imbalancing your workload, ask others for help. Okay? Hey, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Whoops. There. Ooh. You got the Nine of Pentacles reversed. You've got the Hanged Man reversed. Jeez, a lot of reversed cards we're getting here today. But here's Justice upright. At least there's something. All right. So 2 major arcana in this reading. Well, I feel here that maybe you've been unwilling to make a sacrifice or to maybe compromise on something. You know, you're unwilling to do this. You feel like maybe you haven't received everything you feel you're worth here, and you're seeking justice. Wow, this sort of reminds me a little bit of what's going on in the U.S. There are a lot of lawsuits right now, and some employees or people who ran certain kind of agencies that were supposed to not be fireable by, you know, the president, are suing. So it might be that this could be a legal matter affecting your work and or your compensation, and you know, you're trying to make this right. Just make sure your ego is not getting the best of you here. That, and I'm not talking necessarily about government workers, just for everybody that this could involve. And make sure you're doing this for the right reasons. If you feel you've been treated unfairly, absolutely. But if you're trying to, you know, take advantage of a situation, this could maybe go against you. So good luck with that, Geminis. Remember, justice is about justice. And sometimes, if you're not in the right, I mean, justice could go against you. Justice will be served for better or worse. All right. Hey, Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. You've got the Six of Cups upright. Right. You have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is reversed. And you have the Page of Wands upright. Well, I think, Cancers, some of you want, you know, are maybe making a bad decision here. I hate to say that, but I kind of think that you kind of want things the way they always were. Change is happening around you. Change is happening, and you wish things were the way they used to be. Good times, you know, good times past. But you have to be ready to open yourself up to new opportunities or new processes, procedures, new ways of doing things, maybe new ways of bringing in revenue. So I think here, you know, don't allow yourself to get lost in the past. This is even though things were good, you know, things are always changing in the business world. And so you have to roll with the changes. You have to roll with the new technologies. You may have to roll with the new order of things, you know, if your company's being managed by other people now. So, or the government, for example. So, I mean, here, we can live in our past in our happy place, but that's not going to ready you for the new things that are coming. Don't embrace them. Don't fight against them. All right. Hey, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. We got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. We have Judgment. Judgment is upright. And we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is reversed. All right. Kind of like where this is going, you know. It might be whether, hey, for whatever reason, you may have lost a job, or you might be out of work, or your work is slow right now and maybe not providing you the fulfillment or the excitement it used to. This is a time to maybe do something different. This is a time to maybe recreate yourself, reinvent yourself, reinvent your business if you haven't been attracting customers anymore. Come up with new products, come up with new things. Consider this time, you know, where you suddenly either are without a job, or business is slow, or that things just aren't fulfilling enough. Consider this time to make necessary, needed changes, to shake things up a little bit in your world, to do something different, to bring the excitement back into what you're doing. And as far as it goes too, if your finances aren't working for you right now, consider this time an opportunity for you to come up with new ways to, increase your bottom line, increase your profits, whether it's moving your money, whether it's doing some other types of investments, bonds, real estate, etc. Maybe now is the time to consider making those changes. Good luck, Leos. All right, Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Virgo, you've got the Knight of Swords upright. Oh my goodness. You got the Eight of Wands upright too. Nice. Virgo's got a good reading here this week, I'll tell you. Now you got the Three of Pentacles upright. Charge! That's what this Knight of Swords says. Move forward now. Move forward. Move fast. Move furious. Oh my goodness. All this energy, all this drive. What are you applying it to? Hopefully something that involves teamwork. Hopefully it involves people working and moving fast right along with you to get some new goal underway, some new business underway, a new product line underway, some new investments going. You got to move fast sometimes in this world, so haste will not make waste here if you apply it right. And fortunately, the Knight of Swords knows that you've got to think along with moving here. You can't move without your brain moving with you. He's a thinker, he's a fast thinker, and that's exactly what you need. And I think your team is going to also be supportive here. They're going to have a lot of energy, and they're going to be moving things forward for you. So whether you're looking for a new job, new work, whether you're trying to get something off the ground, this is a time to act. And hey, act fast. Especially if you're applying for jobs too. This market, like I said, is going to be very, very tight going forward. There's a lot of unemployed people, and I don't really know, if there's enough jobs out there right now to sustain this. So good luck with that, Virgos. Hey, 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 Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right. You have the Four of Cups upright. Uh-oh. The Eight of Wands is back. However, this time it's reversed. Page of Cups is upright. That's really interesting. Well, you know, this card indicates kind of, are you burning out? Now, if I combine these cards together, it almost seems as though, Libras, that there's a lot of energy here, but, you know, you could be just either, well, actually, let me take that back. I don't think there could be one of two things. It could be one of two things. You could have a lot of energy and you're just scattering it too much. You need to focus it on one thing at a time. And so if people are making you take on more than you can handle, you may want to think about that first. You may want to decide, can you do this right now? Opportunity, if it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, because the Page of Cups indicates some exciting or good news, happy news coming. So if somebody makes you an offer that you can't refuse and you're afraid it may never happen again, okay, I get that. Take it on. But something's got to give here, because you could burn yourself out, or, you know, you'll be spreading yourself a little bit too thin. The other hand here, I would just say be cautious about taking these opportunities right now if it just means more work. You know, some people are going to be expecting others to take up the slack for all the people that they're firing or laying off. And, you know, you're going to have to try to put your foot down if so, and maybe seek out, you know, your happy place somewhere else if things get too stressful there. Good luck with that, Libras. Hey, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Page of Swords is back, reversed. Six of Wands is here, though, and that's upright. I kind of like that. Six of Pentacles is reversed. All right, I think these two cards kind of fall together. And I'm getting the feeling here that you may feel as though there's been some deception in what your expectations were about what you were going to get paid on this job, or your benefits, or something like that. I'm thinking in terms of new hires here, but also there may be a disconnect here in that maybe you were expecting a bonus or raise for some extra work that you have done, and, you know, that's not coming through. Maybe somebody was not telling the whole story here. I got good news for you, though. I feel as though there is some support network for you here, some support for you to try to right this situation. So say if this is a human resource issue where, you know, there's some trouble, you know, inequities at work, I believe that, you know, somebody there is going to have your back on this and stand up step for you. There's a victory for you in this situation. So if you feel you haven't been compensated fairly for what you do, or if you feel that your workload is way too oppressive, I think that something is going to come through for you. Some people will come through for you and support you and make sure that you come out on top in this situation. So good luck with that. Just forgot what I did. Was that Scorpio? It was Scorpio. So let's go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. I need Mr. O, but he's at work today. Doing this on my lonesome. Okay. You have the Page of Cups reversed, Sagittarius. Oh, that's why. The Nine of Cups is also reversed. And so is the Chariot. Oh, poo. Well, let's put it this way. You're kind of disappointed and unhappy this week with your progress towards your goals. It just seems like everything has suddenly hit a stop. And it's really interesting to me because I just had an oracle card I published for today that spoke about stoppages and that maybe this can be turned around. Sometimes stoppages happen for a variety of reasons, not necessarily because you're not going to achieve your goal, but maybe the universe is giving you time to catch your breath. But, you're worried, you're disappointed that you'll never be able to achieve this. Use this time constructively. If things are not moving for you, try to figure out what you need to get things going again. And look at your overall plans, whether it's financial, whether it's business, and see if they're really, if they don't need any tweaking or strengthening in some areas. Nurture your projects and your goals as you would. Keep the faith and keep on keeping on. You might be able to get through this. This looks pretty grim. All it means to me is you may not achieve your goal this week, but that doesn't mean that you'll never achieve it. So good luck with that. All right, now we're on Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay, let's see what we have for the Capricorns. You have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Oh, you have the Tower upright. No wonder. The Eight of Pentacles is upright. Okay. Wow. Well, we could go back and talk about the government jobs again, but, for those of you who have been laid off or cut there, take to heart what I'm saying as well. But this is for everybody, in the business or financial world. There could be a crisis this week. Maybe there's going to be a serious downturn in stocks, or, maybe your company is suffering some losses. There could be, it could be, like I said, government jobs. You suddenly realize you're out of a job, and a crisis has ensued. Everything is now out of balance. It seems like there's chaos and you're not sure what to do. You know what? You need to just get working on it. You just need to get to work on it. If you got to look for another job, start looking now. If you're going to contest your firing or your laying off, get to it. If you're going to move your money, or you're worried about your finances and where things are headed, speak to your financial advisors. You will learn a lot from this experience you're going through. That is the good news. And if you get to work on rebuilding, or how should I say this, picking up the pieces and maybe trying something new, building something on a more solid foundation ground, finding a career for yourself that is, for example, less politicized, or, in an industry or a place right now that is not experiencing a lot of turbulence, then go for it, then do it. Do what you need to do to bring order back to this chaos in your life. Good luck with that. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Nice. You got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is upright. I always like to see her. The Eight of Pentacles is reversed, however. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles is reversed, however. Sorry about that. And the Nine of Cups is upright. Ooh, I see. Well, all right. So if you've suffered a job loss or a financial downturn of some sort, or maybe, you're just not that motivated right now to move forward with your projects or goals, get after it. This is a time where you can manifest. You can manifest by showing how strong you are, how confident you are, how charming you are, how, you can say the right things that people want to hear to hire you, to give you a promotion, to keep you employed, for example. This is a very positive card here of empowerment. So don't slack off. Don't allow this financial downturn to set you back, or this this stagnation to set you back. Get back to work on your goals. They are achievable. You can manifest what you desire. If you put on the charm and you show them what you got, you should do all right. Good luck with that. Tending to think this might be more employment than financially related. But of course, if you're going to try to find a job that's going to pay you more, I think the outlook looks pretty good for that. So long as, you really, get to work on it. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. The Empress is reversed. Pisces, just want you to see that. The Six of Swords is upright. Two of Cups is upright as well. That's a very interesting situation here. I feel like you've been balking at making some changes that you've needed to make, whether it's moving your money to somewhere more safe and calm and secure for a while, wherever that is. I'm just not even sure anymore if the bank is a safe place for it. But, whatever the case may be, you're thinking of moving to something safer and more secure. And that could be as far as jobs go, too. Perhaps you're even thinking of starting your own business and partnering with somebody. This would be very well aspected right now. And also this is telling me, too, that there may be somebody here who can guide you, who is going to help you find this happy spot you need to be in, either financially or, work-wise. But right now, you've been really hesitant about doing this. It's time to make your move, I think. It's time to make your move. Don't stay in a position in a job, for example, that's not paying you what you should, or is dead end, is flatline. There's no upward mobility. It's time to really reach out and find a better spot for yourself. Someplace that will make you feel happy, and someplace where you feel that you really bond with the people there. I think that might be also what this card is about here, Pisces. So good luck with that. Wow, we're done. And I want to remind everybody about our shows in the week ahead. Got things coming up. I do want to remind you that on Sunday, later today, we have our live show from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll answer any question you have for us. So come join us. We have a lot of fun on our Sunday show. I also wanted to mention a big thank you to the people who have been coming to the Material Matters show. It seems like my chats have been up lately, and I so appreciate you coming. Join me for the chat in the morning. We're live in the chat, and we have fun, and I throw out some more ideas about the readings that I just did. On Wednesday is Mr. O's Goth Tarot. Don't forget about Goth Tarot. He gets into the shadow issues in your life. That's at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join him for that video presentation. You can watch that anytime. And on Thursday, we have another live show from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll answer any question, and join us. Thursdays sometimes are a little quieter, so we can spend a little bit more time reading for you. We don't give you more cards, but we maybe go a little bit more in depth if we have the time. And on Friday, Mr. O, this is Emotional Exchanges. Join him to find out what's going on in love and relationships. Hey, it's not all about money and work. We want to know what's going on in our interpersonal life. Mr. O's your man. Join him at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for that video presentation, or when you can view it. Anytime you can view it. And also, don't forget, he'll tell you if you're going to get lucky in the week ahead. All right. And then on Saturday is our happy hour show. I hope it's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's what I'm telling you right now. So join us for happy hour, where we'll do a single card positive message from Spirit. No questions. We just leave you happy for your week ahead. And we have a lot of fun with our chat on that show. So come and join us 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And finally, next week, we're going to have a lightning round. It's either going to be on Tuesday or Wednesday. They're not going to tell you when it's going to drop. It could be early in the day. It could be in the middle of the day. It could be later in the day. And it's on Tuesday or Wednesday, where we take 1 hour and we'll pull a single card for you just about a general topic. Give you, if you want to just know generally for the week ahead, a general reading about love, a general reading about money. That's what we're going to do. No involved questions, because it's only one card. So join us for that. Hope you can catch it when it drops. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining me today. Take care. Try to weather all the craziness out there. And by all means, stay calm regardless of what's going on around you. It's very important to stay calm and level-headed during these times. Take care, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.